I'm just going to do a video on my update on my failsafe. Finally got it figured out thanks to eachine customer support and Big Wad on YouTube. He helped out a ton. He's still helping out. Anyways, I'll just show you how it's done. Now, first of all, what you got to do, and where I was getting messed up, was you got to hold your rudder trim and your aileron trim in towards the center. Now, this is hard to do with one hand, but you hold these in towards the center and turn on your transmitter. Now, once you've done that, now you hit the OK button and you're into the menu, which is a bonus, thank God. Now, you just hit this, and then you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but you got to go down here, just page down until you hit RX setup. And then once you're on RX setup, hit OK again. And then you're going to see failsafe. So you're going to page down to failsafe and hit OK. Now, you'll see on here, I've got channel 3 at minus 100. I got channel 5 at minus 100 and channel 6 at minus 100. Channel 5 is your flight mode, which is auto level. So it would be that minus 100 would be auto level. And I'm not sure about channel 6, but I just seen that on Fly Sky i6 YouTube video. So I just set it at that anyways. So then once you get that all done, the big thing you got to do, because I was doing this before, and every time I shut it off, I go out of it and then come back into it, it was always back off again. So I thought, no, you shouldn't have to do this every time. And Big Wad there, he helped me out. He says, no, what you got to do is you hold the cancel button down for a long period of time, and that will save it, and it did. Now I'll just show you here. I'll plug in the quadcopter. Bear with me, one hand again. Now it's on. And I'll get out of here. So I'm back to the radio where it normally is. So I'll arm the radio. Now I got my motors going. So now if I shut the radio off, my motor's shut off. So I can turn this back on again. And I got to rearm it. And there we go, it's up and running, and I'll shut my power off again, down to 0. So failsafe is working. I can now fly it thanks to Big Wad and eachine customer service. Now, Banggood tried to help out. Now I understand that they don't speak English and I don't speak Chinese, so we were having quite a time there with the emails back and forth because they didn't understand. They were showing me in this menu what to do, and they showed me that 5 or 6 times, but they just couldn't get in their mind that I couldn't even get to the menu. So it was Big Wad and eachine customer support. That eachine customer support was great. They sent me pictures and showed me the buttons I had to do. So, and that was already after Big Wad had showed me, or told me, and I was using these buttons instead of them buttons. But anyways, we got through it. Now, there's been a lot of controversy on RC groups as why I bought this. Now, I probably was stupid to buy this, but it was ready to fly. I've never had a quad, and I don't know nothing about quads. So I figured if I buy it ready to fly, I'll learn. And boy, have I learned a lot already. Now, Ferg emailed me or replied on my YouTube channel and showed and give me a link to a video on setting up the failsafe on the CC3D, and I can't even get it. I've downloaded OpenPilot and I put the link on it and I got a light on it and I can't seem to figure it out, so I got to do a lot more research on how to do this OpenPilot thing, but I think once I get onto it, it'll be pretty good. Now, this is my DX6, which everybody said I should have bought Bind and Fly and just hooked it up to this radio, that I was crazy to buy that radio. And I also have this Turnigy 9XR with the DJT module, FR Sky, and I use that in my Bixler. And I have the flight controller, the TF1000 from Hobby King, in that, with return to home and auto level and stuff. And I was playing with the FPV on it with the Quantum V1 goggles. So then I was watching a bunch of videos on quad racing. I thought that's pretty cool, and my dad's got a place where I can fly through the bush, and there's trails and stuff in there, so that's why I bought it. And then I eventually, once I get better at this, I'll buy something else, or maybe I like this quadcopter, but maybe I'll hook my radio up to this and then have this one and get another one set up that when my son comes down from Guelph, or my other son comes over, Larry, I've got a quadcopter that they can fly, and we can go out to Dad's and have fun with it. So that's a big thing. I just want to thank everybody in RC groups and Big Wad, Ferg, and eachine support and everything, but it's up and working, and I can go fly safely now. Thank you very much.